Hello my friends and welcome back to Nightmare Mode. It's episode 44. Finally finding my groove today. And took a little bit of an intermission to do some work, took all my pictures down, continue to clean up my my flat ready for my move. I know I should probably spend a little bit more time talking about RogueTech, but it's this is what's on my mind at the moment. Looks like the little icon bug that we noticed earlier today, or I suppose a couple of days earlier for you guys, has fixed itself, which is good. Alright, the good old warning that we're biting off more than we can chew, my favourite. This mission is not actually, I wouldn't say necessarily that I'm gonna make a profit on it by going salvage as opposed to having gone sea bills, because the sea bill offer was very good and the salvage offer is just reasonable. But although the objective of the campaign is to reach 20 or 25 million sea bills, we are going salvage all the time now because we are trying to build up a whole bankroll of kit and also grab a hold of heavy parts wherever we can.
Command interface initiated.
We will have to be careful about the transitionary phase between medium and heavy though, because it can be difficult to maneuver mechs that have different initiatives. Okay, this positioning is poor. So this positioning is poor simply because there's no LOS blockers at all. Not really. Maybe here or maybe here, but this is right near the edge of the map and it's also a low position. So this whole section of the map is a non-starter. This mountain appears to be the only big LOS blocker. And then we've got the edge of the map here again, so it's a small map. So my thought would be that we would go up here, cut up here, cut along the edge of the forest, tucking into the forest if we've got enemies to deal with, and then using this mountain as our LOS blocker. Those are my thoughts, so let's execute on them.
Certainly. And
you want a good LOS blocker between you and any base that you've been instructed to destroy, because the last thing you want to deal with is turrets having a direct shot on you until you are ready to deal with them.
Yes, Commander. Moving out.
Well, it certainly looks like we will get into position without even detecting any enemies.
Position confirmed. Moving out.
So far, so good.
I read you, Commander.
There's a little ditch here actually serves as a as an LOS blocker in its own way.
Roger.
Where is the enemy? That is my golden question.
Confirm. Got it.
I've certainly obtained the forward position of my choosing, but now I'm in the middle of the map, and my detection ring pretty much covers the whole map. So the only thing I can think of is that the enemy will spawn in when I stand in the ring, which is fine, because I just tuck in here and then move back to my LOS blocker as needs demand.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Alright. Well, that is
We've got company.
Definitely a bad position for them. That is a very bad position for them. That's some pretty extreme low ground they've got there. And this guy's stood in the rough terrain and he has low ground.
Standing by.
Let's see if we can get a firing solution. Not a clean shot, but it's from so high up. It might be pretty solid anyway. Okay, we got the Special Griffin. Gorse Hunch, which is not super threatening. Oh my god. This bloody Strix thing again. In my 24-hour campaign, a Strix was the one reason I lost a mech. It just ran up to me and punched me for like 130 damage or something ridiculous. However, in its current position, I don't think it has enough movement to get all the way up the road and get into melee range straight away. So we'll work on this bad boy.
Target confirmed.
Just because he's stood in such a silly place.
Yes, Commander.
We also won't waste too much heat because he can't. This is all okay. That's sort of movable terrain. I don't want to get too close to that Strix. Get punched in the face. Conserve heat for now because they're all braced. At least they're all damaged. This is of benefit.
I hear ya.
So even the Strix with its high mobility will not be able to run through the forest like it's nothing.
Going turbo.
I'm not sure if it's jump capable, but it definitely can't jump in melee, so that's primary concern.
Affirmative.
There's no harm in topping up this guy's instability while he's stood on this rough terrain either, because if he sprints or whatever, then that instability will remain.
Confirm.
I was going to say if he sprints or if he jumps, that instability will remain. And he has got DFA mods, so I presume he's got jump jets. Yep.
Certainly.
Alright. Not a bad opening. Let's see what they do. I gotta stop this guy from getting into melee range. Wow, he can run fast. Ow!
That was a critical hit.
Jesus!
Gonna need a medic.
Okay, fortunately, being knocked down has actually spared my blackjack here. I was so lucky to top up the armor on it. Being knocked down means, of course, that he can no longer be shot in the back. Now, this Strix has got unbelievable amount of evasion here. So let's see what we can do about him. I can't believe that he moved as far as he did. Okay, he jumped. That's what I thought he might do. So luckily for me, that instability that I gave him now is going to be topped up.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Right, I really gotta do something about this Strix.
What can I do for you?
I appear to be unable to get behind him with this mech. 34.5%, it's not a good chance.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
So what I will do is I'm gonna push his phase back here for cheap. Doesn't really matter what I aim at because my chance to hit is so poor.
Tell me what to shoot.
This will give me more turns to deal with him.
Receiving you. On the move, full speed.
Alright. Let's go. Everything.
Firing a full salvo.
And then we'll do everything again.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, that hurt.
Regain footing. Good to go.
That hurt a lot. Now the real question is, what do I do with this mech? Because a hit in the back is going to be really bad. So I guess we run all the way around. Then we go first next turn and we run all the way around again.
Firing. Negative damage.
Keep retreating the blackjack out
Awaiting
of range as far as possible. Go for it. So it's a poor chance to hit, but if I do hit, it will be fatal.
Confirmed.
That was unlucky.
Damn it.
Now, usually you would never stand still, but I will stand still to shoot this guy in the back to maximize my chances of hitting him. It's not like I'll be completely defenseless. Most of my guys, well, all of them have got ECMs.
Commander.
Some of them have got gyros as well. We'll overheat to do it. We'll do whatever it takes. Okay, we unsettled him. That rear armor has taken some pretty severe damage.
Orders.
Gotta move.
Location confirmed.
Alright, a lot of 60s here, let's go.
All weapons are go.
Nice, nice!
Take that.
Nice hits, but no fatality, 5 HP.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Same as me, ironically. Get him.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Oh!
Did you see that? Did you see it?
We found it. Did you see it? Did you see it? Jesus Christ, that mech is dangerous.
Reporting.
I genuinely never felt in this game like many mechs were dangerous, but that one is dangerous. Right, let's keep retreating the blackjack. Somewhere where we can put its back to the wall. This is all a hot zone.
Yes, Commander.
Might as well just cool off. This is a poor chance to hit, so we might as well just cool off. Oh, we narked him! That was pretty good. The instability on this mech is really high now. One little missile volley will do it. This guy's gotten stuck, which is hilarious to me. Oh, he's after the blackjack. No, he's not. The AI thought that the blackjack was the best shot, but the rear of the Centurion
Damage is minor, Commander.
was more appealing. Next turn, I'll back the blackjack against the wall here, so it can't be flanked.
Ready
This
for
is this
orders.
trick which I showed in, I think it was like episode 20 or 18 or something like that, where if you have the rear of your mech exposed, if you have another mech that's taken more damage and its rear is exposed, sometimes the AI will go for it, or if it has a better chance to hit, it will go for it.
Affirmative.
Alright, so this guy has got more evasion than God, but all we gotta do is tap him once. I can't run any of my weapons without overheating. Okay, we'll have to chill out.
I hear ya.
Just because he's got ammo weapons, and you know, ammo weapons, and
Right,
ammo
Commander.
explosions are not cool. This'll do. One hit, that's all I need. Oh, for crying out loud. 30%
I may
on
need some more time in the simulator.
12 shots. 30% on 12
to
shots,
go.
and not one of them connected.
Hauling ass.
Right, I'm not expecting to hit this guy on this turn now. But what I will do is I will use offensive push to push him back one phase.
Locking on.
Oh, we hit him! Unbelievable. Okay. Well, we've pushed him back a phase, and now we've pushed him back a phase, it's just a
Awaiting
matter of
orders.
shooting him in the back till he
What's
dies.
up, boss?
Or the side. We'll start with the back, just to weaken
Roger
him up.
that.
In fact, this could potentially be fatal if it all goes in the same place.
Let's see how you like this.
Oof.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
And he's down.
Reporting.
Okay, you need to tuck in tight to this mountain. Shame you can't quite get the right position. Okay, we'll go for this position because I do actually need to shoot. This guy should not have a shot. Okay. He's only got 2 HP, so I guess we just go for the head and whatever else we hit is fine. If he dies, that's fine too, for me. I can always capture the other mech.
Scored a critical hit.
Nice.
What can I do for you?
Just go stand on him. That would cause us to lose heat. Engine's gone.
Bang! You're dead.
Ready for orders.
Oh, clan engines, huh?
On it.
Alright, now we just gotta deal with the guy that's trapped down here. Send my blackjack to a retirement home. He does not have a shot on the... From down here, there's no shot on that blackjack. There's an actual literal mountain in the way, see? Just in case any of you were sweating that. Just to show you from this perspective, you can more obviously see that there's a wall there. Learning sort of looking at terrain from above and then understanding the contours of the terrain is just a skill that you develop over a long time of looking at terrain. And hey,
Commander.
at least in video games you don't have to revise your maps for the constant magnetic shifting of the Earth. So there is that.
Receiving you.
Alright, so we're looking at the 4GG Hunchback, which is not a great Hunchback,
Got it. No
in my
cheating,
opinion.
just right.
However, it is a ballistic mech, and we got a ballistics computer along with a load of other goodies. So, in terms of mechs that would be suitable for all those ballistic toys that we picked up last time, this would be it.
Failed to connect.
I hear ya.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's get Discount Decker in position.
Confirmed.
Let's turn that machine gun off. Not necessary. In fact, we will stay heat neutral, more or less, for this,
Confirmed.
till we get a better shot. This will just result in me beaconing and tagging him, so...
What can I do for you? Pedal to the metal.
Nothing really more to it than that. The Streaker continues to do its job. That is some good instability we just applied to him. Nice. You do have to worry a little bit about that Ghost Rifle, you know. There's always that 1 in 1,000 chance that he lands the shot just right and rips your head off.
Confirmed.
Okay, some pretty brutal
Target's
damage.
taken a critical hit. Orders.
His armor is running low already. Alright,
Waiting on you, Commander.
that's some pretty solid damage we just did.
This should be good.
Oh nice, some good leg hits there.
There's more where that came from.
Wow, he is, he's only got 1 HP. He's only got 1 HP and his left torso is exposed.
Reporting.
It'd be the final revenge of Fido, whose rear armor was nearly beaten in a single hit. And that's why you increase your rear armor, kids. If this episode ever teaches you a lesson on anything, it is to thicken up that rear armor.
I understand.
Of course, you could argue that I should have known the exact range of the. Oh, it hit him in the head. He just died. Awesome. Yeah, you could argue that I should have known the exact range of the Strix, but it's hard to know based on the terrain. Ironically, Fire Emblem, a game that's like 20 years older, well, more or less, had a feature where you click on an enemy and it would show you their movement range. which would be good for
Coordinates
this.
received.
I'd love to see some little tools added to this, you know, where you click on an enemy and it shows you the range rings for all their weapons and maybe labels what they are and their movement range, the whole works, because it would really help analytical people to just sit down and study all that,
Moving
and
out.
they can then figure out the best moves if they so wish. It's not my style, but I don't mind appealing to people who have a different style of play than me.
Mission successful.
I obviously come from a style where I just say to myself, I don't have time to do all that analysis. I just need to know what the good move is in a good time frame rather than the best move in a long time frame. And that's my style of play. Just play every turn-based game as if it was a real-time game and I've got to make decisions now. But a lot of people don't do that. They just play to relax, and they might take one turn every 10 minutes and fully calculate and work out how, you know, how to maximize every turn. And that's fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. Look at this loot table, mother of God. The goodies in this loot table. Right. Reactive armor. DNI cockpits. Minus 10% damage taken. Truly a very nice piece of kit. Tier 3 materials, that's nice. Lots of TSM, which I have not really found any TSM. It's gotten a lot rarer. Right, well, Tier 3 materials is rare and is actually very powerful. And I also like the idea of these cockpits. They are also rare and they are also very powerful. The DFA self-damage thing is not that great, but minus 10% damage taken, plus 1 melee accuracy. I mean, the minus 10% damage taken is really the only reason to take them. And we just hope that out of our 9 salvage we get more of this stuff. You could say that I would be better off just taking like three parts of this. And I feel like that there is a good argument to that. In fact, I will take at least one piece. Hopefully RNG just gives me the rest. Let's go. Okay, we got 4 pieces, that's great. Plus 1 piece of the Hunchback and 1 piece of the Strix. Which is what happened the last time we encountered one of these. So we are slowly improving. The flame breath thing. This is basically like a souped up flamer, but you can only install it on the head. And we picked up some talons. Which are nice. Adds some real melee capability to a mech. All in all, we didn't get much junk there. So that was pretty good. Doesn't look like any of those special mechs will be finished, but we are inching ever closer to finishing them. Unless I have other parts lying around, and now I'm going to find that some of this stuff completes, but we'll see. Nope. 40 grand to do the repairs. Basically that whole 40 grand is me repairing the back of the Blackjack after it got punched. in the back pretty severely. So that's okay. Financial report in 8 days. We might hire an extra pilot so that we've got 4 mech warriors so we can do another mission. I said that I wouldn't. I would wait until the financial report.
Commander.
Got
Because that makes
something you want
sense from a cash preserving perspective. However, let's just get that Centurion fixed because I need that. However, I think there was like a 1 skull contract line around here. This one. That's interesting. Capture base. I thought we did this mission. We must have done a similar one. Well, I'll be happy to do that one as well. 2.5 skull, I can get away with that. But not with my B team. So we're going to do this settling a grudge with the B team. And to do that we need an extra pilot. So we might as well get this pilot now.
New mech warriors available.
It is going to cost me an extra 12,000 C-bills to hire her now, but it will be saved. We will save time, so that time is money. 1 skull. Should we go 312 or 29? Priority pick is worth 60 grand. I think that's worth it. Okay, just take the A team out, put the B team in, and we'll go. We'll go. This shouldn't be a rough mission. Shouldn't be, but we'll see. Man, 5 HP. Within 5 HP of losing that Blackjack. The Blackjack has always been a soft mech though, because it's very light for a medium. 45 tons is pretty light for a medium. You really are on the borderline between medium and light. And the thing is, the evasion bonuses that you get when you step, and obviously the loss of initiative that you get when you step down from light to medium. A 35 ton light is way better than a 40 ton or 45 ton medium, in my opinion.
Interface initiated.
Just because a little bit of extra tonnage just does not make up for the loss in initiative and evasion. Oh, it's this map. Okay.
Affirmative.
I know exactly how to play this one. There is arguments to be made there, of course. A 45 ton medium like a Blackjack can potentially fit a lot more firepower than a light could. And since you can change the engine ratings, there is a real potential to sort of tone down the engine to get even more tonnage, and then to use that even more tonnage
Roger.
to maybe make a very powerful dedicated missile boat or something similar like that. But I would generally say, and this is true of
heading out.
This is true of all the thresholds between light, medium and heavy and assault, is the lightest chassis of a particular weight class are usually bad because they get stiffed by being a different class, effectively.
Aye aye.
In this game, anyway. That loss of 1 initiative simply for being a medium, that is a big loss.
Confirmed.
That loss of, I think it's 2 chance to hit, something like that. Defense between light and medium. That's also a big loss. So there are big losses for going between weight grades. Obviously the ability to fit a lot more armor is a great of great benefit, but you do have to pay for that in tonnage.
I'm walking here.
So you can end up in situations where
Moving to position.
medium mechs are, you know,
Location
twice as hard to
confirmed.
kill, but still packing the same firepower as a light, and only twice as hard to kill in terms of armor, but in terms of EHP, so effective HP, and EHP is a term that a lot of pro gamers use to basically say when you consider evasion, when you consider defense, when you consider accuracy, blah blah blah, how much health do you really have?
On it.
The EHP of a medium is actually lower than a light because it's just easier to hit
Moving out.
if they had equivalent armor. If they don't, then that wouldn't be true, but you know, if you had a using the cockpit as an example, a light cockpit that has 45 armor has a higher EHP than a medium cockpit that has 45 armor,
Coordinates received.
because the light cockpit is harder to hit,
I'm going.
so therefore its EHP is higher. If you were to sit down and do all the mathematical calculations over hundreds of hits, you would learn that the light's cockpit is tougher because of the innate evasive bonuses that lights have.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Sorry if that was like particularly long-winded explanation of EHP, but it's important to understand that two objects can have the exact same health but have completely
Look at
different
that.
EHP.
Someone wants to get dead.
Oh. It's a locust! How cute. Kill it with fire. Alright, so we got two tanks. We have the War Crimes tank and a locust, so far nothing threatening. Okay, that's the Prometheus Firestarter, I think.
Waiting for orders.
It's not a huge amount of enemies. I'm just worried that there might be more of them.
They will be done.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Alright, let's stick to the side here and just worry about these targets as they come. We'll avoid overheating too much as well, just in case that Firestarter decides to land everything it's got. Okay, the Locust has been tagged. We didn't do much damage to it, but we did tag it.
Going full throttle. Affirmative.
Nice. Any hit on a Locust is a good hit.
Yep.
Does not have the HP to take many shots. This Hunchback is
Understood.
actually
Moving fast.
one of my most armoured and toughest mechs, so I'm moving it straight to the front.
Let her rip.
Nice hits with the streakers there.
Commander. Let's move.
Alright, let's just turn off the hot weapon.
Firing.
Ah, unfortunate. A few little pokes with the pulse laser can do a real number on a Locust. Alright, we've got more incoming. Basically, due to the terrain here, if I just hump the edge of the map, these guys will take many turns to get into position to do anything about me. Alright, that looked to me like one of those mag shot guns or whatever, so Not lose any sleep over that. Oh my god, I will lose sleep over that though. Clan ERPPCs are incredibly nasty, and this Firestarter is probably the most dangerous light in the game, in my opinion. At least at long range. It's got a +2 targeting computer as well, just to add to your misery.
My heat sinks can't take much more of this.
Right, we're gonna have to retreat very carefully. Oh man, he's got heat weapons.
Engine critical. Shutting down. Yeah?
I'll have to... Have I got
Okay.
vigilance available?
Ready to go.
No. I was gonna say, if I have vigilance available, I could just vigilance to make sure I go next time.
Do they think they can hurt me?
They can. They can hurt you.
What's up, boss?
I don't have much choice. I'm gonna have to run in. If I don't run in and work urgently to rescue this hunchback, it's gonna die.
Affirmative.
Okay, since the Locust has got heat weapons as well, we're gonna have to take him out quickly.
All weapons are go.
Ah, I really didn't need to miss that many shots.
Critical hit, Commander.
Commander.
Do you
Yes, Commander.
have... Do you have
Roger that.
that most glorious of questions? This mecha's got high spirits, so it could potentially vigilance and go again.
Target confirmed.
There we go. Nope, we kind of spread there.
Receiving you.
If I take a pair of clan PPCs in the back, I'm gonna die. That there is no doubt.
Aye, aye. Taking a shot.
Alright. Good. Needed an extra turn to do it,
That's a kill.
but good. Gotta retreat into this little ditch. And then we'll deal with the fire one. The fire bat. Mr. Propane. My primary concern now is that if this Firestarter targets this hunchback, those clan ERPPCs are going to hit. And those hits are going to hurt, even in cover. They'll hurt. This is a very dangerous mech. Ow. Is that the shield arm? No, that's the weapon
That
arm.
was a nasty hit.
Wait, did he hit the... He hit the arm. Okay, that's fine. I did not hit the weapon block. That's acceptable damage. Who's he gonna go for? Okay, that's fine. No, he went for the hunchback. I didn't even see it.
I'm losing weapon systems. Aye, aye.
Alright, he hit the arm as well. So that's okay. Alright, you need to fall back.
Copy that.
Embrace. We'll move other units in to cover. The important thing will be to get rid of this flame mech first. Because while this is more dangerous and it's going to do more damage to me over time, just randomly being shut down or otherwise extremely inhibited is very bad mojo, as it were.
Got it.
So that'll get him tagged. Cool, he took a hit. He took a headshot.
On my way.
Alright, that's a good chance to hit. Which hunchback is this? This is the pulse one. Okay, that's fine. Go.
Feel my wrath.
Okay, that's
Yes,
alright.
Commander.
Now, what we will do is we will vigilance this mech. Oh no, I can't because I haven't got enough points. It was only because the other guy had high spirits.
Acknowledged.
Good hits. We did not, unfortunately, get
Target's
the arm.
taking a critical hit.
Hopefully these guys get stuck down here while I'm busy working on these two fire starters. These two fire starters are potentially the most dangerous lights. And to face both of them together is pretty nasty. Not an insurmountable problem, but just one that we have to approach carefully. He's getting really close now, which I don't think that benefits him. Ow.
Weapon system down.
God damn it. I couldn't re-angle. Has this mech got a cockpit? Yeah, okay. Not a good one, but yeah.
Standing by.
We'll be in for a refit with this mech, definitely. Let's not
I
worry
await
about
your
you
command.
for now.
Orders.
Hang on.
Commander?
I'm here.
Orders.
Standing by.
Waiting for orders.
That's weird. I can't seem to get out of this position. 48. That's not great. If I jump, I can get in. That's going to show my back to that tank. I wouldn't say I necessarily want to do that. Alright. At the risk of being flanked by the flamer,
Daniel.
let's try and get rid of this guy.
Firing on rear arc.
going to make money on this one, that's for sure. Losing the Hunchback's weapon block is not good.
A tickled.
Aye, aye.
Probably could have gotten a little bit more creative in defending my Hunchback, but anyway.
Let's move.
Game.
Locked on, rear armor.
Nice.
Yes, Commander.
It's not really a valuable shot. Neither is that. 54. It's not a great chance to hit. Could deface him. Could just stand still and dephase him. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Nice, we actually hit the head.
I'm here.
Well, this is about all you can do.
Ugh.
Ha! It's about all you can do. Fair play. He's only got 1 HP. And he's been dephased as well. With any luck, we'll sort these two out. I can take the Hunchback into the mech lab and fix its weapons. To be fair, 2 medium lasers and 2 streaks. It wasn't the greatest loadout in the world. Let's be fair here. Now I have a load of really nice SRMs and clan streaks, which are much better.
Aye, aye.
Ready to get it on.
What's up, boss?
Okay, so we'll use our missiles to do this, because this will be pretty solid.
Engage attack.
And he's done. Sweet.
Mech destroyed.
I have this bad habit of pointing my Hunchback weapon block at the enemy. It's actually a deliberate thing. You point the block at them first, and then you point the shield arm after. But
Standing by.
I definitely could have taken more care and attention to it on this occasion.
Good to go.
I'm here.
Okay. I feel like you are the only mech that actually has a great position to both deal with this
Onward.
and remain in a good spot. This may overheat me, but I need to do it.
Roger that.
Nice. He's only got 1 HP.
I think things are going swimmingly. Don't you?
He's only got 1 HP and his leg is in critical condition.
Hey, watch the flank.
Aye, aye.
That night, the Hunchback had
Roger.
its revenge. Oh, and the Hunchback had its revenge, all right. Get out.
Standing by.
Alright. Let's disengage for a little bit while we cool down. Okay, so we just got the reinforcements to deal with. I don't know what they are. I'm presuming that they're not another set of clan Firestarters. That is my fondest hope. This Hunchback is actually in still great condition. Yeah, it's lost its weapons, but the rest of it is actually completely fine. So
I'm your spaniel.
can still use it on the front line to melee. Okay, so we'll sprint out of cover here to see what I'm looking at. So we have an Ignis, a light LRM carrier, which I don't find that to be threatening, and a Locust, just a normal one. So all in all, this looks pretty soft enemy forces here.
Engaging target.
That hurt.
Standing by.
Now you know what's ironic? If this Hunchback actually hits the front, he will die.
Okay, I'm on it.
Nope.
Got
Nearly,
something you
though.
want done?
Get stuck right in. We'll step on the Ignis. The War Crimes tank has actually got a lot of health. 2 shots should be plenty.
Affirmative.
Alright, the last enemy looks like a panther. From here.
Reporting. Enemy
Can't see the
vehicle
label yet.
eliminated.
Yep. Plasma Panther.
Ready for orders.
Actually a reasonably dangerous panther.
Let's move.
He's braced, so we'll just fire 1 missile set at him and see if we can get him tagged and beaconed ready for next turn. There we go. Okay, so he's tagged and beaconed and ready to be dealt with next turn. Let's see what they do. Good thing I wasn't using extra large engines. People are obsessed with extra large engines. I hate them. You lose the side of your mech, you lose your mech. That's a pretty brutal trade-off. That kind of durability loss is not
Systems holding.
worth it, in my opinion. Alright, they're going for the Hunchback still. Which is funny. Because this Hunchback is no easier to kill now. Though the weapon side is gone, but I wasn't really showing... I'm not showing the block side to these guys.
Let's move.
Come on. Nice. This Hunchback is having its revenge today. Weapons or
Vehicle
not.
trash.
Standing by.
He is, well, pilot is currently a she, but yeah. It's, getting work done.
Moving to position. Targeting for physical attack.
Oh, beautiful hit. That's a beautiful hit.
Waiting for orders.
I don't really want to capture this when a Clan Firestarter and a Prometheus Firestarter is in the loot table. Who wants what this has to offer?
Rear armor it is.
Oh, it's a double heatsink one, so maybe I did want it. Never mind.
Hostile eliminated.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, just this Locust to clean up now. See, I don't play perfectly all the time. I am human. Oh! 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 That was amazing. What an amazing way to finish the mission. Just be like, okay, boom.
Mission successful.
That should send the appropriate message, indeed. Yeah, this will be my excuse to refit that Hunchback. It's, let's be honest, it's not got the best loadout. It was a loadout of desperation back then. No one else took any real damage. Did the Clan ER PPC get dropped? It did. Oh my god, such a good weapon. And a Clan extra large engine, that's going to pay the bills. I'll take a fusion core as well. I need the money. Those repairs will not be cheap. Okay, we got 3 pieces of fire starter, some flamers, a haywire. The haywire is actually worth good money. Honestly, the machine gun and the jump jet was the only thing that's not worth good money. So, all in all, not bad. I think the Hunchback will cost maybe 150,000 C-bills to fix. But we'll get that money when we sell the engine. And the fusion core. Let's see what the bill comes to. And the bill is 218,000. Ouch. $218,000. We pretty much covered our drop costs. Picked up an all-important clan PPC, which would be ER PPC, which would be great. Yeah, the fusion core and the clan engine, when added together, come to 196. So that covers that. I wouldn't say it was a profitable mission.
There's something very wrong with the gym you picked up on RogueTech. If you have it, please.
Would not say it was a profitable mission, but it wasn't horrendous.
Everyone's safe. Don't drink it.
We picked up another no, we picked up another haywire, didn't we? And an LRM-10. LRM-10s are not great, so we'll sell a couple of them. That gets us 15 grand. We picked up a machine gun that's worth only like 500. Haywires are 23 grand each, so that's another 23 grand that we just picked up off that mission. So that more or less covers the bills. Won't replace my streakers, but they weren't the best streakers anyway. They were the standard streakers. I think the standard streakers are worth 30 grand each. Yeah, 31 grand each. So I won't be crying to the bank about that too much. And that is it. And then obviously we picked up mech parts. So picked up another 3 parts of a light. So there is definitely some value there as well. Of course, part of this comes from using the B team as well. Okay, so this steal the prototype is going to be the last thing we do before we switch planets to somewhere else. However, before we do, of course, we need to get the correct mechs turned around and ready. This Hunchback of mine is actually... I'm quite happy with that being dead last. This... I think this Kintaro is nearly finished now, isn't it? Hasn't got far to go before it's ready for prime time. Alright, stop. Let's get in the mech bay. So, which hunchback is this? This is the pulse one. Okay, so that's pretty solid. Then obviously we have my Vindicator. And my Centurion. Okay, that's fine. We have to wait 2 days anyway for pilots to get off fatigue. Okay, okay. Jesus.
I've got the financial report.
Sweet. It's only like a 30 grand difference. Is it worth it? Yeah, why not? Just cost me 1 morale. But I'm building all those morale upgrades at the moment, so that's fine. Speaking of which, I think I can quite safely now buy this. No, I can't. I can't really safely buy it, can I? Because I'm just about to do a really hard base capture mission, and if it goes horribly wrong, I'm gonna need money. Alright, so 8 days to go until these 2 mechs are ready for the prime time, with much better equipment than my usual lineup. So we'll do the... next time we'll do this capture base, which we'll have to play very carefully. I would rather do the... I'd rather do the Steiner mission, but defend base is an awful, awful archetype. So we'll do this one, and then we'll switch planets. Hopefully pick up some great salvage on a 520. And all in all, the mech bay is getting work done. We're now up to 7 mechs, which nearly secures us a second strike team. In fact, if anything, it secures us a second strike team because we... this thing's got a heatsink missing, I remember. If anything, it secures us a second strike team because it's very rare that a mech is completely ruined. How heavy are you? 4 tons. Tons. I'm very tempted to put the extra large engine in this. And fit the clan ER PPC. Or a couple of extra heat sinks just to keep the firepower flowing. Six tons, I would only have to free up a couple of tons. Nah, I'm not going to. There's already enough nice gear in this mech. There's already too much nice gear in this mech. If I'd have lost this mech, then
I'll let you know when that's done.
all that gear would have gone.
As a reminder, pets are not allowed aboard the Argo. If you're out on shore leave and you see something fluffy, enjoy it there.
Right, I have no choice but to wait 5 days, because I cannot go into battle with a damaged gyro. And if I'm gonna wait 5 days, I might as well wait the 1 extra day for the mech warrior, just because Fido is so good compared to the other mech warriors. Alright, so we've got 23 days to go. We've got enough money for 2 months, which is all very solid, all very good. We've got our game plan for next time, and that should be it. So, join me next time for more Nightmare Mode.